Alright guys, this is Jerningham here. I'm going to be playing you a video from 5 years ago. Some people would say to me, Jerningham, why on earth would you be showing a video from 5 years ago? Why don't you show a video what's today and the other week? This is ISIS video threatened attacks on France. So some of the French people went from France to fight with ISIS. I'm going to show you the video if you've never seen it before.
We don't know if this attack was directed by Al-Qaeda or the ISIS terrorist group, but tonight Clarissa Ward tells us that both had put a bullseye on France.
In a video released by ISIS just days ago, a French jihadi in Syria issued a chilling order.
Explosez la France. Réduisez la France en miettes.
Blow up France and tear it down to pieces, he said.
Que ce soit avec une pierre.
Do it with a stone or a knife or whatever you can get your hands on. There's no evidence that ISIS is behind today's massacre, but it's a message that has clearly been embraced. In the past month, there have been 3 attacks here by Islamic radicals, including 2 where militants drove cars into crowds of people, shouting Allahu Akbar and wounding at least 20. Hundreds of military officers were sent to patrol the streets and beef up security. There's concern that the spike in attacks may be a response to France's support of the US-led airstrikes against ISIS. Hundreds of French citizens have traveled to Syria and Iraq to join the jihad. France has a long history of dealing with Islamic extremism. In 2012, the country was shocked by the murders of 7 people near the city of Toulouse. The gunman was a 23-year-old Algerian who claimed to be trained by Al-Qaeda. He was killed after a long standoff with police. He said he was taking revenge for French military action overseas. In Mali, Africa in 2013, it was France that spearheaded operations against Al-Qaeda fighters who were threatening to overrun the capital. Another ISIS video shows French fighters burning their passports. As long as you continue bombing, they warn, you will never find peace.
To Syria many times, and you've spoken with many of these Europeans who are fighting there. What are they saying about this attack today?
Well, Scott, I've spoken to several jihadis in Syria tonight. All of them told me that they are not surprised by today's attack. One of them said he knows of many ISIS fighters who have come back to Europe and that he expects to see more attacks like this one. Another one told me simply, for insulting our beloved prophet, those people deserve to die.
Clarissa Ward in Paris. Thank you, Clarissa.
So we all know where the numbers are coming from now of these fighters in ISIS. Some of them get recruited from France, some of them get recruited from England. Some of our British people go and fight with ISIS on the terrorist side, if they like that sort of thing. But I hate terrorists. I don't like terrorists. I'm not a fan, as it most people. I think terrorists are cowards. They want to blow people up and stab people and shoot people and hurt innocent people. What kind of life's that? When you've got nice people that protect the world and save the people. That's all I'm about. Save the people. Represent the army. Save the people. I'm not interested in that ISIS crap. Army's better. At least the army look after their own. ISIS people, are we just filling the spaces for our soldiers? When you lose a few soldiers, like gangs as well, we replace you with somebody else. It's all about replacing, recycling with gangs and people in ISIS gangs of the army and normal gangs on the streets. At least the US and the British army have sympathy for their own soldiers. Some probably turn on each other, but anyway, thank you, Jeremy. Peace.